Alright, what is going on, you guys? It is Tyler here, and I'm back with another top 5 video. That's right, I know it's been a long time, but I'm finally back, and today we're going to be going over the top 5 best weapons in Black Ops 4. Now, keep in mind of a couple things. Number one, of course, this is just my own opinion, so if you don't agree, that was a terrible voice crack. If you don't agree, it is completely fine. If you really want to, you can put your opinions down below in the comments section, and also keep in mind that we're going to be keeping track of the guns that have been in the game since day one. So no new SMG, no new assault rifle or melee weapons for whatever reason, or any future DLC weapons that will come by earning tiers. No, we are not going to be including those. We're just going to be including the OG weapons from Black Ops 4. So let's get right into it. At number 5, we have the SG-12, and yeah, secondary is going to be on the list, surprisingly. Now, I was debating on putting this gun on the list, to be completely honest, because I wasn't sure if I would really consider this a top 5 best gun in Black Ops 4 or top 5 most overpowered, which I might do a list on that later on. But I think since I've gotten Dark Matter already, as you can see in the gameplay, and I've kind of used all the guns to their fullest ability, I think it's safe to say that the SG-12 is a top 5 gun in this game. This thing absolutely melts. It is a shotgun, so obviously close quarter only kind of gun, but it's really good for all the maps in the game because they're really narrow, close quarter kind of maps. You're going to be in people's faces all the time. And this thing's just great. It shoots really fast, so it's really good for getting double kills, as you can see here. And just, I had a lot of fun using it. In general, getting it gold was a lot of fun, even though headshots can be a little tedious. But overall, I think this thing really packs a punch and kills enemies really quickly and well, so I put it at number 5. Number 4 is the GKS, and this was a hard choice for me between the GKS and the MX-9. Two pretty solid SMGs in the game, personally. I mean, not many people like the MX-9, but I think if you gotta go with the community's opinion and just common sense, I think you gotta go with the GKS, because this thing overall is insanely good. It's just your all-round SMG. It has good range, very good accuracy, not a lot of recoil at all. Damage is definitely good. I don't know if it's the best in the class, but it's definitely up there. And I mean, just your solid SMG that you could always just go to, because SMGs in general in this game are, I find, to be hit marker machines, but this is one of the only ones that doesn't really feel like that. It honestly feels like a mini assault rifle. And it's just great overall, and this guy tries to take my care package right here. Fuck you, man. But anyway, this gun is very solid overall, and I found it to be really easy to use. And when my friends were like, oh, this thing's really good, I didn't really believe them, because at the time I wasn't really using a lot of SMGs. I was kind of just brushing them off, but I was definitely wrong when it came to this gun. It's one of the top guns in the game now, at least in my opinion, and putting it at number 4. Number 3 is the ICR-7. Yep, I can already see some people clicking off this video. This was the worst rocket shot in the history of ever, by the way, but moving past that, this gun, yeah, it's in the number 3 spot. Personally, I find the ICR-7 to be the 3rd best gun in the game, not the best. Doesn't mean it's bad, by any degree. Does not mean this gun's bad, but I personally think there are 2 better guns than it. But some good things about the ICR. This thing is the most balanced gun in the game, I find. It's good range, good damage, accuracy, all that kind of stuff. When you have grip too, as you can see in the gameplay, barely any recoil. It can make for some really long range kills, as you can see right there. Just easy, easy, easy with this gun. I find it to be super easy, just all the time. And I mean, there's not really much to say about it. I mean, I know people were probably expecting this gun to be number 1, but I personally, I mean, I had a lot of fun using it, getting it gold and all that kind of stuff, but I didn't find this thing to be the best. And I'm not trashing this gun at all. I'm just saying people probably expected me to put this thing at number 1, but me personally, I think there are 2 better guns. But still, ICR is a beast and comes in at number 3. Number 2 is the Swordfish, and this thing was, personally, this was the most fun I've ever had getting a gun gold in a long time. This thing is ridiculous. It's a 4-round burst, I believe it's a 4-round burst gun. And man, is it just me, or do burst rifles in this game like absolutely dominate? I mean, I know there's only 2, but the Swordfish and the ABR are just beasts. Now, the ABR, unfortunately, is not on the list, but the Swordfish is, and this thing is an absolute beast. Out of all the guns in the game, I'm surprised this one doesn't get used a little more. It does get used a lot, but I feel like to some degree it's a little underrated, I think. I know, like, you can't unlock it until level 55, and it's kind of annoying because you got to permanently unlock it, but man, this thing is amazing, and it deals a lot of damage. I think that it's better than the ICR, personally. I know it's going to get a little bit of drama, but I don't know. This thing overall was just amazing. A lot of fun to use, and I highly recommend using it if you haven't already. So, Swordfish comes in at number 2. And the number 1 best gun in Black Ops 4, in my opinion, is the Rampart 17. And if you asked me this like a month ago, or maybe even more, I probably wouldn't have even mentioned this gun to you, like even as like a top 5 gun. I didn't think this thing was very good at all. I didn't really think it was even worth a mention, but this thing, now that I really started using it, this thing's a beast, and its stats, the stats lie to you, I swear, because this thing's a lot better than what it says on paper. It says the range is really bad, but it's really not, and the damage is through the roof, and this thing could easily take out a room of people who are complete dumbasses, hopefully, and you could just mow them down with the Rampart. The damage is amazing on this gun. It feels like a futuristic Scar H, and I bet that's what they were going for. It looks a lot like it too, and there's really not much to say about this gun. This gun is just an absolute beast. I think it's better than the ICR, just a little bit better than the Swordfish. But yeah, this has been the top 5 best guns in Black Ops 4, in my own opinion. Like I said, if you guys want to leave your own opinions down below, that is completely fine. And yeah, if you guys want more top 5s, please be sure to leave a like. And yeah, it's been Tyler, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.